This series is brought to you by Kingler Hosting, where you can get premium hosting without the premium rates. Plans start at just $2.95 per month, and you can try them out at kinglerhosting.com. You can get 50% off your first month with promo code NEWKINGLER. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Christian Taylor, and in this new 3-week series, I'll be showing you guys how to build a basic WordPress website. Now, it's not going to be anything fancy, but hopefully this will be able to help you if you are, new to websites and you're just wanting to start off. This will be a great tutorial for you. So yeah, let's dig right in. Well, we're not going to have too much hands-on today. We're going to basically be gathering our resources and all the things we need. So the first thing we need to cover is explaining domains and hosting. So web hosting is a computer that is basically suited for websites. It's called a server, and it sits in a warehouse somewhere, and the files to your website, which in this case would be the WordPress files, are running off of that. So I'm not going to get into any fancy, complicated terms on how or why it works. All you need to know for now is that you need web hosting and a domain. Now, for some reason, people usually tend to get these terms mixed up, thinking if they buy web hosting, it's also a domain, or vice versa. This is not the case. You need hosting and a domain for this to work. So that being said, I would highly recommend our sponsor for hosting. That would be kinglerhosting.com. I'm going to be using them in this video because they did sponsor this series. I'm very thankful of that. Also, for domains, I would recommend namecheap.com. Obviously, I did not get any sort of sponsorship from them, but I would still recommend them. I personally use them, and I also personally use Kingler Hosting because they're definitely great. So now it's time for some hands-on stuff. Today we're going to be basically buying our hosting, and I already have the domain bought. I'm not going to buy a new one just for this, but I'll show you guys what you need to do to connect the domain with the hosting. So next week we'll be installing WordPress, and the week after we'll be doing some basic theming of WordPress. So yeah guys, let's dig right in. Alright guys, so like I explained, we need a domain and web hosting. Now, I already have a domain that's sitting out there that I don't use, but I will use that for this series. Now, it's not a .com domain, it's a .pw domain, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have purchased the domain. It can be .com, .co.uk, .net, whatever you want it to be, it will work. So with that being said, we're going to start with our hosting. We're going to head on over to, well, I'm already in the billing section, but I'll just show you guys kinglerhosting.com. Not web design, sorry, I hit the wrong button, hosting, but they do web design. So if you say, hey, this is too much for me, I just want to let them take care of that, they can also do that for you. I'm going to choose the Squire plan because this fits my needs just fine, and order now. And my domain is ctsscloud.pw. So I'll just continue there and check out. So as you can see, it's $2.95 per month in USD. Alright guys, so I am back. I've filled all my details, and I do have a promotional code for 100% off just for the purpose of making this video. Now don't try to use this code. You can trust me, it will not work. It's just for this video specifically, but as you can see, that brings it down to $0. Now if you didn't have that, if you did complete order, it would just redirect you to PayPal and have you put in your payment information, but we're not going to deal with that. So alright guys, so I did work out that glitch, and now it is creating the hosting account. It does take a minute, just be patient. It is actually creating our account as we speak automatically. That's why I love these guys. It's just fast. You don't have to wait for anybody to set it up. It's just all automated, and it's simply awesome. So yeah. Alright guys, so now you can see it says order confirmation. Thank you for your order. You will receive an email. That email is what we will need for stuff later on. So as you can see, we've gotten lots of emails, but order confirmation. So as you can see, it just confirms our stuff here. New account information. And guys, just like that, it is automatically set up everything we need to know right here, which is awesome. It gives us our username and password. That's very cool. So now we're gonna head on over to our domain. I recommend Namecheap. You can use whatever you want, but I've already bought it. But basically you just buy it and then you go to your panel and you click your domain you want, in this case this one, and I will say transfer DNS to web host. Now for this, we're going to go over here and go ahead and copy these name servers, because this is what we want. We're going to go ahead and do save. Alright guys, so it has been updated. It may take a while to reflect those changes. Let's go ahead and see. Looks like not yet, but it can take up to 24 hours for your domain to start working. But now that we have initiated that, our domain and our hosting account are tied together, and this is what we need. This is all the necessary steps to have us ready for our next video, which is where we set up WordPress itself and install it. Well, anyway guys, that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. Also guys, I have a GoFundMe project going right now. There are some people I need to thank for their contributions. I would like to thank Pedro Cortez. I would also like to thank ilovechurch.tv and Scott Davis. They all contributed to my project, and they are therefore getting a shout out as part of their reward. If you guys want to contribute, my goal is $500, and I'm raising money for a new camera. You can go ahead and contribute at gofundme.com/dr365newcamera. But anyway guys, that is basically it. Like I say, please like it. Also be sure to subscribe, rate, and comment, and I'll catch you guys next time.